Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As to honors, welcome to Route 15, where?
Learning never stops.
Learning never ends. Even we have a few people missing. Carly, Chelsea, missing today.
I'm sure you'll watch the video.
We'll see. I had people, a lot of people watched the butt crack video. That was,
It was because of the title. The title
maybe
was
so,
really-
maybe so. But here's the thing that was kind of a little bit annoying about it. Oh, by the way, I'll show you number 15. I'll call them so we do problem 15.
Okay.
What happened is the video has like one dislike and no likes.
What?
What? That's just an affront
Oh, I left.
to civility and
I don't think
sensibility.
about liking stuff. I just
No,
watch
don't
it.
worry. No, that's fine. You don't need to. Doesn't count. What it is, they like the, paper.
They don't like anything. Nobody likes it.
Last short
Oh, my God. Yeah, it is something.
Does anybody need a paper from last?
It's hot in here. That's why I put it this one.
Most likely married millionaire.
That's her. Did she how old are you?
How what?
How old is this paper?
Hey, Mr. G.
Mr. G,
One of the other classes told me to ask you about your uncle.
Really?
Apparently there's some funny story about your
Thing
uncle.
about your uncle?
No, I don't think about it. Oh, really? Okay. Well, what are you gonna do?
So
Yeah, I'm
you know
gonna-
how we took that
So
little
this is
break
great.
in November?
Yeah, it's always right in here.
Well, that's
No, I should have put a check.
mark.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for doing that. That's really good. I've forgotten since the break.
My mom's in that.
You know, put it more
I'm trying to think about my uncle, what I said about my uncle.
But we
Who is your uncle?
I have a lot of uncles.
You have a funny uncle?
Yeah, I have a funny uncle, the funniest, Uncle John. He was my funniest
You have a
uncle.
story?
The world's funniest Uncle John.
What would you do? Pranks? We do pranks. We do that.
Oh, they did pranks.
We gave
Did you
these
walk
Christmas
prank?
gifts. These Christmas, gave these Christmas gifts, kind of these gag Christmas
Daddy
gifts.
used to watch that.
I did.
Listen to you still. Daddy says yes.
I said, did you watch that? I definitely did.
They were like, you just walked the prank.
That one little really short.
The skateboard thing.
So I'll call somebody for problem 15.
Stop.
You just walked.
Did we do 15?
You just squeeze
I don't
it.
know if we did 13 or 14.
We did 13 and 14. We did 13 and 14. Yeah, we didn't do 15. I was called him Avery.
But
Your name is. Maybe you should move back over here so you can pay attention. Oh.
Did you leave early or something, Ashton?
No, I have, no, well.
Why do you think your water so weirdly? It's how you choke last time. Remember that? Remember that?
Okay.
Yeah, when you were here, I almost died drinking water.
So
Like,
15,
I coughed and it like went all over the floor. It was amazing.
15 we have Bryce.
I bruised on my hip.
My information
A
is so
bruise, a
weird.
bruise.
That's a problem. That is a problem.
Didn't you say
That's not just shame. I just shaved mine. I realized Mr. G, tell her to drink her water bottle correctly.
She won't leave me alone. I'm just trying to drink water. Tell her to stop looking at me. I'm drinking my water.
She keeps her tongue in the water bottle.
She doesn't.
Do you drink your water like that?
She probably does.
Do you drink your water with your tongue inside of the bottle?
It's the only way I can get water up. I can
Other people usually don't care how I drink my water.
Yeah, see, it's something
Oh my
that you just
gosh,
mind your own
business
business
side
with.
because he doesn't like. It's okay. You know what? Just forget
Thank you,
I said
Mr. G. Thank you for defending me.
Well, I don't know why that's irrelevant.
I know, it's really
That's all.
not.
It's not. Men and women relevant.
It might be entertaining to you.
no,
So it might
it's
give you
fine,
a
it's
laugh.
okay, don't, it's okay.
If you
You
do
don't have
that,
to.
that's okay. I'm okay with you laughing about the
No.
way she drinks, that's fine.
It's fine, it's fine.
But that's kind of like bullying.
You just
walked the prank.
You dated 5 years or so.
No, it's fine, because
Lost
it would
the
have been
They
irrelevant
were dating.
If anybody else.
if anybody else said something.
If Brian said something, he'd believe it, because Brian.
Because Ryan says the truth.
Brian speaks his mind. Brian just leave him alone.
Oh, I meant Ryan.
Oh.
Bryce speaks the truth.
Yeah, yes.
Brian, dice la verdad.
Except for that.
You know what that is? Speak the truth in Spanish. Dice la
And it was-
verdad.
Yeah, I don't know
She's
Spanish,
in,
so I didn't know that.
It was-
Dice la verdad.
You know how to say, oh, never mind.
But I hate that kid. I hate He still hangs out with him because it wasn't his fault. And I go, oh, this was his fault.
I hope everybody had a good weekend.
I don't care after weekend.
Well, I had a bad weekend. My weekend actually sucked.
Why, how come? That's too bad.
No, she's just kidding.
No, I wasn't. I literally wasn't. I was in a funeral. All weekend.
It was an overnight, like a lock-in.
Yeah, for that. I'm glad you think that's funny, and you're not gonna get onto her, Mr. G, but you're gonna
You had a funeral lock-in.
It's not funny. We were really close.
Who was it? Who was it? It was her.
Savannah, do you have compassion for yourself? Well, I think there's a little drama going on here. That's all right. It's not gonna hurt you. A little drama is not gonna hurt you.
Really got a dead person, you still don't care.
What we're gonna do, Lily, is I'm gonna tell Miss Wills about it.
Can I throw it at you?
I can't.
I thought I was.
So you noticed that was fake too?
This is too much for me to handle. It's fine. I'm done.
That was it.
Everyone's really worried about this. We were staying the night. Like everybody brings their own casket. I would go to more funerals.
Last
Bring their own casket, just sleep in it.
I know what one feels like.
It's GYOC, bring your own casket.
It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm kind of like, here's the line.
We're camping, actually.
I just don't feel like I'm ready to
We're
talk about
camping.
caskets again.
Actually, camping at the
Has that Haley girl
Seminary.
been around here? Like, more around
Going,
here?
please stop talking about this.
And I was like,
I'm not ready.
This one's spin all around everywhere.
and I didn't mean it like that. Like, we wrapped around. And she was like,
Oh my
oh,
god.
man, hates it. Like, yeah,
So-
like, I was around to like,
So Madeline, you have number 15 though?
Shut up.
Number
Before you write your own
15.
funeral.
Mr. G, I thought we were on 14.
Where is 14?
I don't even know where that 14 I've been doing
We did 14, keep up. I'm just kidding.
Alright, so therefore now I've done 14.
Yeah, well, they've been making fun of my death.
Lillian, shut up.
I
I'll
have
never
never
guess
guessed.
what we did next to the
It will be you.
Dog not eating food.
Because guess what? I'll burn you, and I'll take you to the hogs at my grandpa's farm. And then you'll
They don't
die.
eat ashes.
Fine, I'll let them eat you alive.
That would be a terrible way to die.
I mean, I'll let them.
Eaten alive by dogs.
I'll sedate you so that you can die slowly, but then they can eat you while you're still alive.
At least I'm sedated, so I'm not like full coherent. It's like,
No, you're just sedated so you
it's like a
can't
big
move.
scary tree.
But then you don't ever wake up. And you'll
But Mr. G, I actually do have
So you'll wake up fine.
Okay, good. You can help Bryce
You know, you're not gonna wake
if he needs help.
I think you're awesome. If you feed me to some dogs.
up. No, because
Bryce,
I'm for forgiveness.
Did you put up 15? You're the one that's
It
caught.
actually is.
You're the one that's
Sin is
chosen
the
for
same.
15.
I am.
Lily.
It says in the Bible. It says that the sin is the same in the Bible.
Okay.
All sin is the same.
Okay.
Are you gonna side with me on that one? Because that's true.
Lily just said that she was gonna feed me to the hearts alive so that I could die.
You said something about sin, that's all.
I said all sin is the same. All sin is equal. Are you gonna agree with me on that one? Because I know that one's true.
Mr. G, she
think
literally
there's
just
some
said she
sins
was
that are
gonna
worse
feed
than
me to
others.
the hogs.
No, in the Bible it says all sins are equal. It does.
That wasn't in the interpretation of the Bible that I have. That's
Oh,
all.
well, I guess we read a different Bible.
Maybe someone will interpret it differently.
Like,
You murder someone. Just accept the fact that you're wrong.
I'm always
Yeah,
right.
murdering someone, that would be like more serious than stealing
No,
something.
that's not what it says in the Bible.
It literally says in the Bible that all sins are the same. Right.
Sound right. Like I
It
can
does
kill
say-
someone and tell a little lie.
Show me where it says,
I don't
but,
have a Bible. I'll bring, okay,
No,
Mr. G, if you don't believe me, then I'll literally show you tomorrow.
yeah, that's fine, show me tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
we have our phone Bible.
Well, what it is I may not, it might be something that I may not agree with in the Bible.
I mean, it makes sense.
It just depends, because anyway, we'll see. The only thing is, he got the negative 1/3, does that look right? Negative 1/3. That looks good, check, check. I think somebody, okay, Dawson had that, he got negative 1/2. I think Bryce is right on this one, isn't he?
Yeah.
The Bryce is right. That's a game show, the Bryce is right. Good job.
Cut your head. Wait, don't move on. I was struggling with this one.
I was struggling because you brought back a freaking terrible day of my life.
Well, thank you, Bryce.
My life story.
Oh, look. That's funny because I thought that sound was your face.
So now,
I was
we'll
like
choose
that.
somebody for number 16, how's that? Does anybody have questions about
Yes, I
15? What's your question?
have two questions.
Which
One,
one?
I can't tell which way it's shaded, like which way each of them are shaded.
About everything and
And
everything about the Bible.
Is why does
Yeah, that's what I was
the
gonna say.
X on one of them?
Oh, you mean on this one?
You look
Yeah.
completely.
Okay, you had a question about the next one, okay, yeah. Yeah, here, on this one here, it looks like we're shaded over to the left. On this diagonal one here, y is x, we're shaded down.
Okay.
And on this one here, the dotted one here, we're shaded above. Y is not equal to -4.
Right.
So is that your question?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, good. Fair question, good question.
Lily, you're distracting me. Please stop.
You should talk about my dead grandpa,
I'm gonna give you a number too.
my cousin's grandpa.
To me. Oh, thank you.
I didn't know him. It was
Mr.
my
G, you
aunt.
almost had a sticker.
Never even met him. She
Well, I have
told me
one.
the
Oh,
This
Yes, I
man gave me
grew
a
up
lot
with
of
him.
them.
a lot, but
We weren't close. I was
so you could just hand them out
cried
like
because she
candy.
cried.
Yeah, right.
I like candy.
I was like, no, when you cry, it was
Okay.
not that horrible. I mean, you kind of are. You used to throw your sister back.
We got,
So you called her fat. So you called her fat.
okay, next one, number 16, we
You
have
called her upper.
Sierra.
Full of Raiders baby pigs. Just like
Okay. See, you're laughing at it again.
Sierra,
It's
16.
not.
16.
Don't worry. When Langer goes up, I'll tell her that you were making fun of her.
See, that would be way worse than just keeping it, like, you're gonna tell her, be like, hey, your sister thinks you're bad, but at least she'll never know, so it won't bother her. You would be the bad person.
I would be like, your sister thought you were fat, but I took up for you.
What if she's fat still?
I'll be like, your sister thinks you're
So I
fat.
only say that unless she had a glow, like, unless she like doesn't have a glow.
No, she's literally 6. She's literally 6. Okay. So
I'm not making fun of her.
We all look like that at 6. I don't look like that.
It looks like 6. Second grader. at
No, I was actually very tiny at 6, and I wish I
Oh.
I'm sitting here going,
I was a really skinny kid, but not. Then I grew
No,
up.
it doesn't.
I was at,
Like when we were friends in Parkland, I was like,
yeah, at a certain age, we asked, there's, I think these happy photos my mom had me, like, normal photos, you know, and I have the dates on them, and we were like 2 years apart, and I'm like, what are you feeding me? So tiny, and like 2 years later, I'm
that was
like,
big miniature rice, oh my gosh.
What happened? We want kind of, it's right here. You can literally see it.
and then I kind of, I did it, and then in middle school, I just went back there.
I don't feel like helping.
do we have to take
I
one
don't
class?
know.
No, you don't have to take pre-calculus.
Do you have to take pre-calculus in college?
You know what?
It depends on
I
what your
helped
program
this
is in
kid
college. What is going to be your
say
major
their name,
college?
But I gave them every single answer wrong. I'm not gonna say their name.
Nursing?
Right, so
Yeah, if you're going to do nursing, you probably want to take pre-calculus.
Yeah, so what?
Financial math. The reason is because you're going to want to have you want to have more math
No.
proficiency
Well, I helped them
by the time you get to college for that.
I'm being an
I didn't
architect.
give them the answer.
Are you really?
Are you doing architect? Like Hannah is?
Who did
Well, she's doing sonography.
Was it a girl in our class?
That's not the same as an architect, just.
So architect, you're doing architect? Interior. I'm not sure about that. That sounds like.
I knew it,
probably
because
one
I
of
sounds
the-
like some
Because I heard
math.
it, he's like, just
like
give me the
financial.
answer. Right, so
So y is greater than 4?
That's like geometry,
It was
not.
before.
Less than 5x plus
Because I
20?
didn't know this.
That's good.
it's two.
And y is less than or equal to x?
Yeah.
So that is good, so that's this whole area in there. That look good? Sarah, how did you get this one right here? Because that's really hard to check. How did you check that?
Yes, Bryce helped me.
Bryce helped you?
Yeah, I think Bryce has a sticker too.
It's easy to see it goes to 20. because
You
it
saw me
hits
at
10.
the lab.
Because it hits 10 here. So you go over one here, you'll hit 10, so you go over another one, you hit 20. See, that's a
Good
good
job, Bryce.
observation. Man, that is awesome.
Hold on.
That was awesome.
Man, that was awesome.
Okay, good work.
Is those, are those 4s or Y's?
Yeah, these will be Ys over here.
Y, that's greater than,
That's a 4, that's a Y. Yeah, it looks a little like a 4.
I think it's a Y.
It's a Y. And the context should tell you it's a Y, right, also?
Yeah, I was
Just by
wrong,
context.
sorry, I was wrong.
No, that's okay.
I was wrong.
Is it okay to be wrong?
Honestly not.
Yeah, it is. It's okay to be wrong.
I didn't have that always.
Sometimes it's not okay.
Is it? Oh, hang on. Ashton said he caught something here. And he's probably
This
right.
is.
Oh, yeah, hang on a second.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
So then
here.
he'll see.
Only thing, Sierra, this one right here, thank you,
He
Ashton.
actually will.
It's supposed to be Y greater than -4.
Unfortunately.
Greater than negative.
Good catch. I appreciate you catching that, Ashton. Thanks for catching that.
Actually, you might not. I might
Okay,
take my
guys,
math.
I have a scripture. I have a scripture.
I'm catching that mistake. All right, good work.
I just realized
Good work.
Suji, Bryce's are. We're not arguing.
Yeah, it's really good.
Me and Bryce are really good.
it's just me, it's fuzzy.
So does Chelsea have a problem with it?
Yes.
Really? Okay, all right.
Online classes are so easy.
I know, but like actually.
Okay, good work.
Stuff when I go to college.
Okay, we're gonna go to,
So then you'll learn it more doing it online. and it will be-
Lily, there's this lady I knew, her name was Mary Ann, and she wanted to become a nurse. But what happened was, is when she started a nursing program, she was just kind of failing out of her math situation. And so I started to work with her, and what happened was, her math skills were so low that she was kind of a hopeless case.
Are you comparing her to this?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you are, because you're not that. First of all, you're a lot younger, you have opportunities to learn, but what I'm saying is that Mary Ann, she didn't have the math level or skills that you have or you aspire to have. And so that made, because you're going to have to do, math skills going to be very helpful and necessary in going in nursing. And so,
I'm not
and so,
making sure.
so pre-calculus is going to help you for that kind of rigor much more than financial math would. So that's all. And that's, I'm not saying you have to take pre-calculus next year. You'll decide with your parents what's best for you. But I'm thinking that just for what you aspire to get to, that's probably more helpful in your academic career.
I agree.
So that's all.
Yeah, but since you're gonna be a sonogram tech, you're gonna have to take that.
And actually, yeah, I think it was, actually that was Hannah Pical that's going to do that.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Okay, now 17, can you read on your paper very much what it says? 'Cause I have a grid copy there. The thing that you have trouble seeing is that in the copying, these grid lines didn't come
Yeah, I
out very
can't
well, right?
Yeah.
But can you see the numbers on the side like this?
Yep.
Should be able to see that. And I deliberately tried to copy this as darkly as I could and still couldn't get these working right. So I don't know what you want to do for this one. I can show you some things to look at for these problems. You have an coordinate grid. You have two axes. You have like an S axis over here and a W axis
Mr.
over
G, I
here.
call those axis.
Yeah, plural is axes, but singular is axis. Yeah, so this is your S axis. I think, Savannah, you're right. And this is your W axis.
Okay, I was just wondering.
No, you're right. So thank you, Savannah, for catching me on that.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Good work. Okay. So I don't know if you want to work on this and then have me call somebody, or how do you want to do this one?
Yeah. Together. Yeah, because it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, so basically what you have is you have three conditions here. You want to have at least 3 surfboards, and that's one condition. You want to have the owner sell at least 6 wakeboards, and you want to make at least $2,000 per month. And so we're going to write our inequalities and then draw what they are. And so so you need to sell at least 3 surfboards. And so that's going to be where? This thing here, right? So is this going to be solid line or dashed line? Solid, right? At least. And which direction from here are we going to go? To the right or to the left?
Right.
To the right. So at least 3 surfboards will be that way. So what we're going to have is that S is going to be greater than or equal to 3. All right? So what about the wakeboards?
Draw one on the site.
On the 6, right?
31.
We should like, we're running away
No,
from
ma'am,
them.
we could 30.
Show our finger
And
through
32.
come back around with 8. I'll shove my finger down.
So we're gonna go-
Shove yours down mine.
Listen.
We're going to go up like this.
Spiders, idiot.
So W is going to be what?
W is greater than 6.
Equal to and greater than 6, right? Very good. Good job. And now we need to find for this one right here, this $2,000. How do we do that? Well, what we're going to have for this one is W plus S is going to have to be what? Greater than or equal to?
2,000.
2,000. 2,000. So those are the inequalities we have there. All right? And we've graphed these first 2. How do we graph this last one here? there are different, I ask you kind of open-endedly because there are different ways you can do that. So how are you gonna do this one? Yes, sir.
You multiply the prices for the, like, surfboard and board, like put the prices beside each.
Okay, so we gotta go ahead and take, let's do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and rewrite this as, that's gonna be 100S, 150S. Is that what it is?
Yeah, and then 100 double.
And that's gonna be greater than or equal to 2,000, right? There we go. Okay, does everybody see that? Okay, so what he did is he made this into a money equation by putting these values here, a money inequality, I'll say that. So how are we gonna graph this?
You subtract the 150S.
150S, okay. Yeah, so let's subtract 150S. I'm gonna show you a different way of doing it. And then what?
You put it as 100W is greater than or equal to negative 150S plus 2,000.
Now, one thing I don't like about S is it kind of looks like a 5 a little bit,
Agreed.
but that's an S right there, okay? So what's the next thing gonna do?
Divide 100 from basically everything.
Divide everything by 100?
Willie, I wish you would shut up. She's really trying to work.
So we have W is equal to and greater than, what's 150 divided by 100? Well, that's gonna be minus, that's gonna be 3/2, right?
I just took a picture of something. Yeah.
And
Hope that wasn't straight.
2,000 divided by 100 is gonna be
20.
20?
Is it really?
20. Okay, so now can we graph this?
Yeah. Is it really?
Where's our y-intercept here?
On 20. It does, man.
At 20? And then what our slope is gonna be? Down 3/2, so down 1, 2, 3, over 2, so something like this. Down another 3/2, so down 1, 2, 3. So like this. Down 1, 2, 3. So it'll be like this. So it's going to go like this. So which direction do we draw from here? Outside this way or inside? We need to have at least. At least is what direction? Outside, be this way here. Now I want to show you because I really do appreciate Bryce's way of working it out because it's a really beautiful way of doing it. Another way you can do this is you can do the intercept method. So if you cover this here with this 100S, what are you going to have left? 2,000 divided by 100, which is 20. Now what if you cover up the 1,000 here? I mean the 100W here. You can have 2,000 divided by 150, which is going to be about 13.3, which is going to be about right here. Because what that really tells you is I didn't draw that line very straight, did I? So it'll be more like this. Okay? Now, last thing it says, use a checkpoint to justify. So what's a checkpoint you want to use to justify our solution here?
6,
6, 9? What else?
And.
Not 6-9. 6-9 isn't gonna work. Has to be in this area here.
Oh, I didn't realize that. 15-9.
So 15-9. Yeah, so 15-9 should work. So we're gonna try 15-9 to see if we have at least $2,000. Definitely it meets the wakeboard minimum. So we have 15 times our surfboard plus 9 times our wakeboard amount. So it'll be 900 plus, is that 25 or is it 2250? That's
2250.
2250. So 2250 plus 900 is going to be equal to 3,150. Is that right? Is that going to work for us? It's going to work. So that's our checkpoint. Good. Check. Okay? That's not too bad, is it? So the last thing I want to do today is go ahead and work out number 18. Yes. We need to wait for Lily's song. You know what Lily song means? It's sort of a Japanese way of saying Lily song.
But I didn't.
Actually, what I'm going to do is leave this right here, I
Cut off my own arm because I thought it's not.
guess. Okay.
I swear I can't. There's like half the wall right behind me. There's no. This, you can't hear because you're not touching the wall. It's not playing anymore. I can't believe you just told me that. Go into Counselor's room and ask her if you're that's all. Huh?
I will next year.
Next year. Here. Tell her. Ask her if you plan. Man, I feel like a woman.
Okay, this one today, last one here, we have Michelle.
Why would that sound pop in your head like that?
We had a sixth period K, we did this one.
So Savannah's
Did
doing
pretty well.
Is Savannah's turn?
No, it's Michelle's.
Yeah. Doesn't feel well. When she's starting to move around. You know you're running.
No, there's not anything.
Okay, what?
What about her pants? Like her button all the way from here, all the way up.
Like a
Instead
onesie?
of just like right here. No, yeah.
Like a baby.
But in jeans. Because like these pants have like 5 buttons. So like.
It's still playing, there's no way.
I'm supposed to play some of the music.
Not crazy.
This right here is probably the total.
I know it's lost, just like on the other one.
No, it's definitely like, you can't get it.
So I
An
know.
hour and four.
Get
What
your,
flex?
No, I'm flexing, I'm just.
No, take your moves out.
Okay, it's very similar to 19, at least initially here. Okay, you're taking, you got pepper jack cheese over here, you got cheddar cheese over here.
Oh, you can't think about cheese.
So you want to have more than 2 pounds of each.
I have 2 pounds of in my stomach right now.
So P is going to be greater or equal to 2. Cheddar is greater than or equal to 2.
Oh, I'm like a big queso bowl.
But then you have this one here. Alice, wants to spend at most $20 on cheese. So you work that out.
Also, I'm
So you can work that out like Bryce did for problem 17.
And then I sewed it back in and then my TV was off.
that sounds like medical.
Does that make sense? Anybody else? How's everybody else doing on this problem?
Makes complete sense to me. Good, that means you can purge it.
And last week, as Savannah most rightly said, is that these are, when you really think about it, inequalities are what are real,
Money.
about money, real world situation, more than equations, really. And like when you're doing your nursing too, you're gonna have that too, you're gonna have a limit, you're gonna have a blood pressure level. You don't want a person to have blood pressure be above a certain level. So you want that blood pressure to be less than or equal to 130/70 or whatever it is, or 140/70. Do you do blood pressure measurements? Are you doing the CNA?
Not yet.
Not yet. Are you gonna take it next year? We do the blood pressures and all that?
Are you behind?
Is it hard to answer?
But I like Crowdfield.
Well, I heard that, but I wasn't gonna worry about it.
I don't need more.
I mean, I did make sure, so. We all fail here. We're all failures.
She went back and I was able to do it again. That was our last shot.
Okay, but I messed up when I write my list.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. She's got
I'm
that.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's fun. You can run.
He says to Doug, it's like, oh, it's funny, you can laugh.
I don't remember.
And then they're like,
Oh, I saw that. I got a Kindle. Same.
Oh yeah, I filled on my birthday too.
You had to take it twice?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's okay though. I don't even think I'm gonna work as a CNA.
Okay.
I don't know why I went back and took it.
It's because you don't take L's. So you've taken it 3 times? What, you failed the first time? Wait, is that what you said? Did you say I failed it twice? You just said I took it on my birthday and I failed. And I said, yeah, you failed it twice.
Yeah, I
It went back quick, it's just entire.
And then telling everybody.
I was on the table.
I don't hate today. I just hate Monday.
Yeah, I was the only one that failed. Out of everyone on my
Yeah,
birthday.
I'm
You're
ready.
the 8, so.
Next year will be a breeze.
Yeah, I'm just doing real great.
Next year will be literally the end of high school. Wow.
So Michelle, you finished with this?
I'm trying to do my.
Jeez, it's really hurting. Don't touch my personal
I'm
property
doing science junior and science.
Ever again. No. It's like hoodie and shorts. But, oh, Popo will probably say, put on your sweats.
You're still in with
I just might as well take your senior.
You'll just
I'm gonna
have
have to be
basically
here after
a
school anyway, for